if you find yourself, this just came to me. Because I was like, man, I got passionate. I know there's probably going to be some nuggets taken away in there. It's probably going to piss off some people. I'll be pissing off people on a regular basis. I can feel their energy. I can see it when I walk out the door. I'm like, dang. I said when I was watching Candace get passionate and calling Erica out. I'm glad that she did. I have passion for certain things now. I just don't even care to call people out. I don't even care. She's on a different rhythm, though. She's on a completely different rhythm. And I get it. That's her friend. That's her confidant. That was her brother. I hoped and prayed for... I truthfully thought more of my friends would jump to the occasion. It broke my heart that none of them did. It broke my heart. It truly did. It broke my heart to wake up to the fact that they're all playing their part. You know? I had to heal through that. It sucked. I don't have the energy for it. I do not. They're living in their own path. They were designed to, that's for sure. I see it in my little community, to say the least. But it came to me. You know, given this world and the era that we're walking into, sorry, I'm sick and I'm just powering through it. We have to be powering up warriors of the mind, warriors of the thought, warriors of perseverance and fortitude and an understanding. We have to be building that up. And when you're constantly focused on negativity and you're constantly focused on the past and you're constantly focused on enemies and all this different. And when I speak on these things, I'm not referring to Candace. It's totally two different realms of things. Two different realms. She's on a totally different battleground. And I respect her in the battleground that she's on. And I understand her assignment. And she's doing a very good job. And I stand with her. I do. But I understand my assignment. And we're on two different ones. Two different ones. Alright? And what I do see, and what I have seen in the last couple years, when it comes to just the spiritual community, the religious community, on all algorithms, all, and just the reality of what they continually want you to fixate on. Like, there's probably two at this point that I'll even watch or take into what they're channeling in. Other than that, I just see between the lines and what part they're playing in the show. And I'm pretty sure all the private profiles that watch my videos will know exactly who I'm talking about. Exactly. So this one's for you. You should look in the mirror. You should stop piggybacking on people. You should look in the mirror, heal through the things you need to heal through. And you should focus on pouring out different things into this world to help people elevate and become warriors, such as yourself, being that you are one. Then you should know, if you fixate and you constantly focus on the same thing over and over and over, where are you going to stay on that same level? If you fixate. And so it's one of those things. We have to have more people in this world that stop fixating on the same things. Outside of the Charlie Kirk investigation, there's a total different investigation. They're on a total different platform. In different ways, it's similar and it mirrors. Everything mirrors. It by all means does. Anyways, that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I felt compelled. So this one's for all my private viewers. Go grab your own story. Quit trying to monetize me. Quit trying to steal. Quit trying to siphon. I understand maybe some different ways you're coming from a good place. But if you're coming from a good place and you're watching it private, are you really coming from a good place? Why don't you own it? Own it on the chin. Be authentic. I mean, it's just a suggestion. You can put it in your suggestion box as the same box that I put all mine. Same box. Same mirror. You know? I want to inspire people on all sides of the fence. Even those that cherry pick. Even those that cherry pick. Even those that feel inspired to siphon and pull different energies. I want to inspire you too. But you have to ask yourself, what are you pouring into this world? Are you just pouring whatever it is you're pouring because you're more worried about the followers? You're more worried about your monetization? You're more worried about your status quo? And if you're worried about those items, are you really on the right side that you're preaching? That you're speaking on? Or are you being a hypocrite? Are you being a hypocrite? And this can be the spiritual community, this can be a religious community, this can be all the main news outlets, this could be in the entertainment biz, this could be in the music biz, this could be in any biz, any industry. If you're so worried about the numbers, are you really in it for the right reasons? Is there something that maybe God and the higher power is telling you at that moment that you need to work out some kinks? There's some things you need to revisit. If you're so fixated on numbers and your status quo and your following, your monetization and all these different things, if you're steadfast on these things, whether it's you're a business owner, you're all these different things, if you're solely focused on these things, are you in it for the right reasons? Or have you got lost in the way? Passion can get lost in certain ways because the system has been built for it to get lost. But sometimes you have to get steered back into it with little reminders, little cliff notes, little nuggets. It's like, oh, I went off this way a little bit, but I'm gonna come back this way. And you have the power of that within you because it's going to shape the new world and the world for your generations to come and for your children and your grandchildren. It's going to shape it. I can assure you of that. I tell my son all the time, I hope you learn from my mistakes. I made a prefla of them. But that means not only did I learn from my mistakes, if my son can learn from my mistakes, we're good here. We're good. My purpose is happy in that. Knowing that my kid's learning and I'm learning. And if people around me can learn in whatever way that they do, and if it's meaning holding up the mirror to them and there's some things within them that they maybe need to regroup, they need to rethink, they need to re-cleanse, reprocess, that's a solid win. That's a solid win for me. You know? People get so lost in wanting, they don't even know what they want. Truthfully, they don't even know what they want. They couldn't even tell you. Yeah, they'll probably want an empire, lots of cars, lots of investments. But then they're going to get all those things and they're still not going to be happy. So do they even know what they really want? Do they even know what they really want? When you gain the things you want and you're still not happy? By the course of that statement, that's basically the divine and the higher power telling you you're chasing the wrong things. If you get what you want and you're still not happy, you're chasing the wrong things. Dang, that was powerful. I love you guys. Have a great night. I need to rest now.